Have you ever looked at the pennies jingling in your change jar and thought, what if one of these is actually worth a fortune? Well, you might be sitting on a gold mine without even knowing it. Today, we're uncovering the story behind the 1948 no-mint mark Lincoln wheat penny, a tiny piece of copper that has turned heads in the world of rare coin collecting. With one certified example recently fetching an astonishing $867,000. That's right, 1 cent turning into nearly $1 million. So stay with me because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for in your own pocket change. This could be your lucky day. The Lincoln wheat penny was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. It replaced the Indian head cent and became the first U.S. coin to feature a real person. The wheat ears on the back symbolized prosperity and strength fitting, given the century that lay ahead. By 1948, the United States had just come out of World War II. The economy was shifting and coins were being minted in enormous quantities to support post-war commerce. The U.S. Mint produced pennies in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. But some coins, like the one we're discussing today, stand out from the millions. The 1948 no-mint mark Lincoln wheat penny may look ordinary, but it's far from it. Let's talk about how you can spot this valuable coin. First, look at the front side of the penny. That's where you'll see Abraham Lincoln's profile. Right beneath the year 1948, there should be no mint mark. That means it was made at the Philadelphia Mint, which at that time didn't use a mint mark at all. Now turn the coin over. On the reverse side, you'll see the classic wheat stalk design, 2 wheat ears on either side of the words 1 cent and United States of America. Above it, the Latin motto, E pluribus unum. Sounds familiar so far, right? But here's where things get interesting. Here are the specifics of the 1948 no-mint mark wheat penny. Weight, about 3.11 grams. Material, 95% copper with 5% tin and zinc. Diameter, 19 millimeters. Edge, plain, with no reading. Designer, Victor David Brenner. Now, what sets this coin apart? Why would one be worth nearly $900,000? It all comes down to rarity, condition, and sometimes errors. Some 1948 pennies from the Philadelphia Mint have unique striking errors, including double dies, where the design was stamped more than once. Others may have been misaligned or show off-center features. These errors can increase the value dramatically. Even more rare are coins that have survived for over 70 years in uncirculated condition, meaning they show little to no wear. When such a coin is found and graded professionally, especially with a top-tier grade like MS68 red, collectors are willing to pay a premium. So how much is the 1948 no-mint mark Lincoln wheat penny actually worth? Here's a breakdown of its current market value. In heavily worn condition, such as one that's been in circulation for decades, it might fetch around 10 to 50 cents. A well-preserved circulated coin can go for $1 to $10. If you have a lightly circulated example, you could see values from $20 to $50 depending on quality. Uncirculated coins, especially those with a bright red luster, are typically worth between $100 and $5,000. But here's the kicker. High-grade certified coins, graded MS67 or MS68 red, have sold for $50,000, $100,000, and even up to $867,000 in rare cases. Yes, nearly $900,000 for a single penny. The secret lies in the condition and the authentication by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Let's look at some real-life auction results. In 2023, a 1948 no-mint mark wheat penny graded MS68 red by PCGS sold at auction for $867,000. It was a once-in-a-generation example, flawless, vibrant, and nearly untouched. Another example in MS67 condition fetched over $40,000 at a separate auction just a year prior. These coins aren't common, but they do exist, and they're out there sitting in drawers, tucked away in old jars, or lying forgotten in piggy banks. Now, I know what you're thinking. What are the chances I have one of these? Well, the truth is many rare coins have been discovered by people just like you, going through old change or cleaning out a loved one's belongings. It only takes one lucky find to change your life. So here's what you can do. Get a magnifying glass and inspect your pennies, especially those from 1948. Look for signs of excellent condition, smooth surfaces, clear details, and a rich red copper shine. Check for errors like doubling or misstrikes, and most importantly, if you think you've found something special, get it authenticated by a reputable grading company. You could be holding a small fortune in your hands. The 1948 no-mint mark Lincoln. Wheat penny is a reminder that history, craftsmanship, and a bit of luck can turn something ordinary into something extraordinary. So before you toss that penny into a donation jar or leave it lying in the console of your car, take a closer look. That 1-cent piece might just be your ticket to retirement, a dream vacation, or the legacy you leave behind. If you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into rare coins, valuable change, and treasures you might already own. And don't forget to check your change. You never know when fortune might find you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.